Welcome to Real English Podcast. Hey, before we start, if you like what we're doing here, please take a second to like, subscribe, and share this with your friends. It really helps a lot. Now, one quick thing. It might feel fast, but that's just how Americans talk. You'll hear it again later, so no pressure. Okay, so let's get into it. Do you know the difference between look, see, and watch? These three verbs are everywhere in English, and they can be a little confusing, right? But the good news is the rules are actually really simple. Today, we're going to make it all crystal clear for you. All right, first up, let's talk about the verb look. Think of this one as an active choice. It's something you decide to do. So, here's the key idea. When you look at something, you're doing it on purpose. You're intentionally moving your eyes to focus on something. It's an action you choose to take. And a little secret, we usually use the word at right after look, like look at something. Let's try a few. Repeat after me. Look at the sky. Good. Now this one. Look at this picture. And one more. Look at me. Perfect. You see? In every one of those, you're making the choice to direct your eyes. Okay, now for our second verb, see. This one is kind of the opposite of look. It's all about being passive. So see is what happens when you notice something without even trying. An image just appears in front of your eyes. You didn't plan it, it just happened naturally. For example, maybe you're just opening your curtains in the morning. You could say, I can see the mountains. It wasn't a plan, you just noticed them. Let's practice that. Repeat after me. I can see the mountains. Great. Or imagine you're walking and a bird flies by. You'd say, I suddenly saw a bird. You didn't try to, it just happened. All right, we're on to our third and final verb for today, watch. Now this one brings in two new ideas, focus and time. So when you watch something, you're looking at it for a longer period of time. You're paying attention, and usually the thing you're watching is moving or changing. It's kind of like look, but for an extended time. This is the one we use for activities, right? Things like watching a movie or watching a football game. You're focused for a while. Let's try this one. Repeat after me. Watch a movie. Awesome. Another good example is, we watched the kids play. You're observing them as they move around. Now, I've got a really simple rule for you. A little trick, especially when we talk about things like movies and shows. Okay, check this out. It's super easy. It's all about where you are. If you're at home, maybe on your sofa, you watch TV or a movie on your computer. But if you go out to a public place, like a movie theater or a stadium for a game, you see a movie or see a game. So at home, you watch. Outside, in public, you see. Simple, right? All right, let's put all of this together. Here's a quick and natural little conversation so you can hear how these words really sound in action. Okay, so imagine two friends are at the beach. The first person points and says, "Look at that, out on the water." They are telling their friend to use their eyes on purpose. So the second person turns their head and suddenly they notice something. They say, "Wow, I see it. Is that a whale?" They weren't planning on it. Their eyes just found it. And to finish, the first person says, "Yes, let's watch it for a minute and see if it jumps again." Now they're going to focus on the moving whale for a period of time, so there you go. Look, see, and watch all in one tiny conversation. So, do you see the difference now? I bet you do. Let's do a super fast review just to make sure it all sticks in your brain. Okay, let's break it down one last time. Remember, look is when you choose to use your eyes. It's an action, like look at the photo. See is when you just notice something, no plan, like I see a cloud. And watch is when you look at something moving for a period of time, like we watched a movie. That's really all there is to it. Okay, time for a little quiz. Ready? Here's the sentence. Last night, I stayed home and blank, a football game on TV. Which word goes in the blank? Take a second to think. And the answer is watched, of course. Why? Because you were at home, it was on TV, and you were paying attention for a period of time. You got it. Okay, one more for you. When I walked into the forest, I blink, a deer. What do you think? Which verb fits here? The answer is saw, because you noticed the deer by accident. It just appeared. You weren't trying to find it. You're doing great. You really did a great job today. Seriously, it's these little details that make your English sound so much more natural. You should feel really good about what you've learned. Thanks so much for joining me today. Please don't forget to like this lesson, subscribe for more, and share it with anyone you think might find it helpful. And if you want to review today's lesson, I uploaded a free PDF summary in the description and in the comments. Feel free to download it and study at your own pace.